Medieval Cop. The Death of a Lawyer. So, I had originally tried to play this game on Kongregate a while back, but it was incredibly laggy. Then someone told me I could just download it off GameJolt. So, let's give this thing a try. Whew, this is one heavy barrel. As heavy as the lawyer, I might add. Oh, secretly, the lawyer's a barrel. Did you say something, you idiot? Nothing, sir. It's just... Why are we opening a new barrel of wine today? Is there an occasion? I think even someone like you will be able to understand the meaning of the words. None of your business! Sorry, sir. I was just curious. Take that miserable curiosity of yours out with you, and remember to come back early in the morning. You still haven't completed today's work. And bah humbug! Yes, sir. You cheap monkey poop. Freaking straight rat! Soon I won't even need him anymore. I can hire hundreds of competent workers for myself and buy all the things I need. And it's all thanks to that little orphan. That looks suspiciously like prison bars, not a fireplace. That's definitely prison bars. I should prepare for tomorrow. Oh no! Suddenly, I'm regretting featuring so prominently in a game called The Death of a Lawyer. Hey, what happened to my barrel of wine? I gotta get those priorities straight. You should have stick to the plan, lawyer. I think that's his name, lawyer. Hat voice, where are you? Did you really think that with a handful of money you could slip out of our deal? I'm sorry, it's just the plan is too risky. You know me better than anyone, right? So, you do know that I simply hate betrayers. Ah! Someone help! I hope you remember this lesson in the next world. Okay. This is a test of the emergency broadcast medieval cop system. Okie dokes. Very Mega Man-ish vibe off of that sound right there. The sun has risen again today. Why? Why must this miserable life continue? If something doesn't go nice today, I swear I'll blow up this town. Are you a very powerful wizard then? Talk to boss for today's work briefing. Hint, investigate the room or talk to people by left-clicking for evidence and story. Check evidence by right-clicking for info on the case. Evidence, people, and locations by double-clicking on the tab of each section to see details. Click with the mouse? Oh. But what if I want to walk like this? Dear diary, my pen doesn't work today. Sincerely, Dreg. Who the hell gets drunk at 7 in the morning? Dreg does, that's who! Okay, so... I don't need the mouse. It's interesting you've enabled mouse support, but I'd rather just use the keyboard. There's a picture. The queen of this country. They say the king married her for her intelligence rather than her beauty. If that was true, then we should have supported her idea. Create a ladder to the moon made of all the farming equipment. What? Excuse me. Well, it falls under my evidence file. Is she a suspect? The queen of the country. Her IQ is lower than the number of times Dreg has smiled. The hero of this adventure. Depressing as rain on a Sunday. There's something wrong with rain on a Sunday? Admittedly, I live in Alaska. I have limited experience with rain. It only comes during a brief window we call summer. The place where Dreg lives. It's like a hotel for cops with no place to go. Badge of the Sub-Inspector class. It's the symbol of the police and Dreg's misery. Police. Oh wait, what's this? A stone tablet? To protect and serve the community under the rule of the king. So in short, respect the king's authority or die. The edges are all rough and the corners knocked off. I think you could get a better plaque than that. That's our king. Don't do me wrong. He's a total bitch. While the Balboa country is increasing its military, he's like, nah, they won't invade. I sent them a fruit basket. We'll see how well that works after his own head will roll in a basket. Alright, I'll bite. Tell me about King Freak. The king of the country of Rhytia. Voted as the most easy king to assassinate. Who voted? Who held that election? The most easy king to assassinate. Hey, Dreg, weather for another day at the rat races? Tira Lawford, owning people like you should be sent to hell. Oh, come now. You're like this every day. Try to smile every once in a while. There's just something a little bit vicious about her smile. I will smile when all the people in the world are dead and God shoots himself in the head for creating us. Now move, I'm late as it is. Never heard a police officer say that before. Never heard anyone say that before, but fine. It's not like I care about your miserable life anyway. Here you go, your crappiness. What are you waiting for? Someone like me to kick you goodbye? Another officer who works alongside Dreg. She likes to pick on Dreg for fun. Well, at least Dreg brings some joy to the world. Even if it's only by being picked on. The lobby has its own okay, whatever. Anyone seen stealing office supplies will be requested not to. That's fair. Bring your own lunches today, as the chef has committed suicide by jumping in the soup while laughing maniacally and saying, "The key to not cry while cutting onions is to not form an emotional bond." It's gonna be that kind of adventure, is it? To protect and serve the community under the rule of the king. Want a higher quality plaque, at least. Come on, you know the rule. Each bookshelf needs to have one book which has about one sentence in it. Apparently these shelves are completely empty and blank. They're just there for decoration. My work today is to settle the dispute. If you don't stop talking, I don't know you, so if you don't stop talking to me. In fact, even if I knew you, I'd still ask you to jump off a cliff. Hi, I'm new here. I'm really excited to start this job. New, is it? Take the advice from someone who's been here for 5 years in this system. Oh, really? What's that? Swim to the bottom of the sea and hold onto a rock until you drown. Trust me, it's a better, peaceful method to die. Ah, Dreg! How are you today? Fantastic, Gru. I might not kill myself today, too. Ah, so same as always. I like your beard, Gru. Can I play as Gru? Well, anyway, let me tell you your assignment today. Some lawyer was found dead in his home earlier this morning. We suspect it is a case of Murder. Oh, is it my job to find the guy and give him a medal? Very funny. Your job is to solve the case and arrest the criminal. Okay, but the criminal's already dead. He was just trying to make the world a better place. Stop joking and go do your job! Who's joking? Fine, I'll go. Sounds like I have anything better to do with my day. Why did you capitalize the B on better? Or my life, as a matter of fact. I didn't even see a door to that lobby I was in. Jeez, where the hell is my support for this case? Who said he should be here soon? Alright, everyone. Please wait for some time. We will try to wrap this up as quickly as possible. But, officer, we've already waited for like 2 hours. What do you care? Your boss is dead anyway. I still haven't done my laundry yet. Alright, that's enough, ma'am. Please wait for a little while longer. My God, this house is huge! Oh, not this guy. Sorry for being late. I was helping an old lady cross the road. Was she running a cross-country race, or are you just terrible at lying? You're right, I lied. The truth is, I'm not sorry for being late. Okay. I'm a class 1. I have 1 out of 450 motivation. My mood is 0 out of 90 and my love is 0. I don't think any of those numbers are ever going to change. I quit. I give up. That seems like something Dreg might do. A lawyer by the name of Aaron Vill, or Evil, was killed in his home at 5 a.m. Go to his house and investigate. Great. Okay. Victim of the case was stabbed in the back multiple times. God, that can be scary sometimes. Dreg's boss, one of the few people Dreg can stand. Can't say the same for Gru's 4 ex-wives. Main section where all the work is done. I use the term work loosely. Is done is also used loosely. The dead lawyer's abode. How many people's lives did he destroy to build this? Investigate things. Someone's sleeping. Can you hurry this up, please? I'm late as it is. I believe the officer is waiting for you. I don't know. If I can't see those eyes, are they blue? Is that hair a wig? You might be the bald, blue-eyed man that stabbed him in the back. I found the murderer. Yep. Yeah, I was immediately suspicious when she wanted me to leave quickly, or hurried up. She wasn't comfortable being here near her victim. Where the hell were you? You were supposed to come 2 hours ago. Never mind. Capital M on the mind. Sorry, it's distracting me. Random capital letters where they don't belong. We should just begin the investigation. Great! Where do we start? You should start by examining the area while I question the witnesses. Also make sure nobody touches anything. Fine, I will. But only because I'd rather not talk to that housewife. What are you talking about? I think you both would be great. Very capital funny. Alright, let's go. Examine the area till you get all the clues. Collect all the clues. We'll auto-start the next event. Yeah, sure, I'll save again. Alright, CSI Medieval. This fireplace is big enough for a person to come. It's not easy to get out the same way. The chimney's too tall. It doesn't look like a rope was used. Besides, the grate is locked tight. It doesn't seem like it can be opened from the inside. The fireplace. It still looks like a prison to me. You sure there's not an orphan in there? There's lots of weapons lying around. Why was he killed with a simple knife? I should keep this in mind. I should? I don't know, a knife seems like a perfectly valid murder weapon. It wouldn't be odd to me to find other... I don't know. Looks like a painting of the mansion. You must have been really proud of it. Call me a critic if you will, but it feels odd seeing that this statue is placed at an angle rather than pointing at front. It's almost as if the statue is supposed to be pointing at something. I better remember this! Looks like this banner was torn. Looks like someone tried to dig a hole behind it. How would they do that? That seems like a real clue. A map of the country and some of its neighbors. I wouldn't call them friendly, but like they say, you can't choose your neighbors. Are you sure you don't want to remember that? Maybe the position of the neighboring countries is a clue. What is this rubble? Seems like it used to be something. Was this broken when the murder happened? That's very odd. That's actually really odd. Wow, this statue looks so real. The rich sure know how to live. Kinda ugly, though. Other than that, nothing special about it. What the hell? There's something of value somewhere they tried to dig into. Maybe they got it. Smashed something, definitely, yeah, and the wine barrel. They were looking for something. This broken barrel seems out of place, this mansion. Huh, there's no scratch marks or anything inside. That's weird, considering the damage to it. That's where the criminal hid. He came in the barrel, burst out, killed the guy, dug into the wall, and smashed something. You already checked this place? You did not, you liar. What's this? A diary? This will give me a clue if I read it. That nosy neighbor of mine is looking through her window again. She thinks no one can see here, but I am pretty sure everyone around here knows of her misdeeds. My assistant dropped by today again. He was asking for a raise. Again. Kicked him out of the house like a ball. It's midnight now. I'm waiting for... someone's torn off the last page. Probably the killer. I'd better look for it. Probably the killer, or any other number of other reasons? I don't know. There's an assumption, but it's valid as any other, I guess. Alright, there's a missing piece of paper. Where would it be? Well, I would have expected it to be burned if it was taken out. I don't know. I can't leave! Oh no! I am trapped! I'd really rather not talk to her. A knife in the back, like the report said. Doesn't seem to be any signs of struggle. Seems like this person died around 5 a.m. at the crack of dawn. Dead body added to evidence. Knife added to evidence. It was Colonel Mustard, wasn't it? If that's all the clues, I should wrap this up and go home. It's time to drink my sorrow at the local tavern. No, don't drink sorrow! That's the problem! You've been drinking sorrow! You should drink happiness. That way you wouldn't be depressed anymore. Did you finish collecting the evidence? Yes. Can we please go now? This mansion kind of gives me the creeps. No need, because I have already solved the case! Oh, good job. Surprised? You should be. After talking to the witnesses, I found out who the killer is. Are we really doing this? What's the matter? Scared that I'll overshadow you? Alright, priest, hands in the air. You're under arrest. What? Open those eyes. Show me if they're blue or not. Me? But why? Why would I murder him? We'll know soon. As for proof, you came to meet the lawyer last evening. His neighbor here saw you enter. That's true. I saw him entering the house while I was doing the dishes from my window. Wonder if the torn diary page was about him. I assure you, my reasons were anything but diabolical. He was studying a will for me, and he had invited me yesterday to check its content. He even offered me his new wine from a freshly arrived barrel. But as I was in a hurry, I declined the offer and went home after finishing my business. Wine from the barrel. Was he perchance talking about the broken one? Yeah, right. We will see how things go when we take you to custody and question you. There isn't too much of a hurry to solve this case and increase her rank. She's not even considering the evidence. But please wait. I can't go to jail now. I have an important matter to attend. Please think of the children. Children? Since when does a priest have kids? Stop lying and come with me now. No, please, listen. I'm corrupt and I was going to rip off an orphan for a ton of money for the lawyer. Not murder him. I was going to get a cut. All I want to do is go home and drink till I drop. But like always, the world just finds new ways to screw me over. The priest is innocent. Sorry, Tira, but your assumption is wrong. What? Since when do you care about this stuff? Ever since you started acting like an amateur. Alright then, smarty grumpy. Let's see who's right and who is wrong. And if I win, you are buying me a dinner. Joke's on you. I have no money. You son of a... Alright, if you know the priest is innocent, prove it. Sure, but I'll need to talk to the witnesses. I'm expected to figure this out, aren't I? Oh boy. You have a health bar of 5 points. You'll have to select the proper response at each conversation to proceed. Failing 5 times rules out the game over! Keep an eye on the hearts in the upper left corner of the screen to see how many chances you have left. Oh great! Remember, you can fast forward the text by holding down the page down button. Okay. Okay. First, let's look through our evidence. Okay, we can figure this out. Alright, Evil's body, broken barrel, murder weapon. Guy had more weapons than an army. Due to some reason, they're not used in the murder. Strange rubble was found in the murder place. Let's see. Seems it used to be something. No, that used to be nothing. It materialized out of thin air. Someone tried to dig a hole behind the banner. The statue feels like it's been misplaced or moved. They searched the place, definitely. Locked and currently seems impossible for entry. Lists the nosy nader and the greedy assistant. The neighbor of the lawyer. She seems angry and will probably kill me if I cross her. The lawyer's assistant, though from his looks, an errand boy is a more suitable term. Worshipper of God, and looks like he could die any second if I took my eyes off him. Okay, Neighbor or assistant? I still suspect you! If I get the dialogue choices wrong, I get hurt. Well, go on, talk! Don't come back till you have the answer. Should really move the body. Dreg, could you at least tell me why you know it's not the priest? Ah, whatever. Thank you for listening to my pleas. I'll just assume Dreg is pious. I don't know why, considering the thing he said at the beginning about everyone dying and all, but I'll just assume he's pious. He's like, no, it can't be the priest. It's never the priest. The young lady there almost arrested me. Don't get me wrong, old man. You're still under suspicion. I just want to clear some things before an arrest is done. Very well, I'll try to answer your questions as clearly as possible. My only question is, open your eyes! I'm looking for a blue-eyed person with no hair. Details of the will. You mentioned a will. What are the contents and how was the lawyer involved? Our church's benefactor recently passed away. As his trusted friend, he passed down will to me. I couldn't quite understand the details, hence I hired Mr. Aaron Ville to explain the details to me. He invited me yesterday to tell me about it. And I can't say the details. If news spread of this will, it will cause problems for the people involved. You do realize the position you're in, right? I'm sorry, please try to understand. It's a grave matter which I cannot speak openly about. I don't think he'll tell me everything yet. I'll need to wait for the proper chance. You mentioned the barrel of wine, specifically a new one. Yes, I did. The barrel was brand new and he invited me to open its seal. However, after hearing the details of the will, I immediately went home. You say he never opened it. And why is the barrel in tatters and no wine on the floor? I don't know. He probably opened it after I left. So he says, but I suspect the priest to have drunk all the wine! Why was there a need to open wine for this? Usually it's only drank on special occasions. You're telling us to think of the children when Tira's about to arrest you. May I know why? Yes, our church was an orphanage, where we take care of children who lost their family and have no one to care for. It is one of the reasons why our benefactor decided to help us. Benefactor, will, children. I think I figured out what the old priest is hiding. I guess since this is the first case, I get it easy. I think I know what this is all about. Excuse me. I'm saying I figured out the truth you're hiding! We'll start with the will. Oh crap. I can guess what the will is about, priest. His last wish, the reason of death, it's inheritance, okay? Will is pertaining to his inheritance. I don't know what you're going on about. The reason he wanted to return to the church was to protect the children. Or should I say, a specific child. I know this country and its people. There's no one here that kind and rich to help some orphans. The only answer that remains is, your benefactor has an illegitimate child, and that child is currently in your orphanage. That's not true. You're just delusional, sir. When you brought the will to Evil, he immediately found out of this. Greedy as he was, he tried to take advantage of the situation by kidnapping, buying the church? Adopting the child. All he needed to do was adopt the child. Then, by being the child's guardian, parent, and lawyer, he'd be in control of everything. To explain why he would celebrate by drinking wine. What do you say to this? Incredible. You seem to have found out everything. It is as you say. The wretch asked me to prepare for adoption. Obviously, I declined and left the place. I just wanted to protect the child. But I did not kill Mr. Ville, though I am thankful to whoever did this. I never thought I'd see a day where a priest would thank a murderer. The killer protected the child while destroying some evil, and for that, I am thankful. I guess that makes two of us. The truth finally came to light. It doesn't answer the question, who killed the lawyer? Did you hear all that? Okay. A priest's testimony. Okay. Oh, man. These two aren't going to be as easy and straightforward as that one, are they? Your testimony is going to be made entirely of crooked lines, isn't it, neighbor? What are we still waiting for? It's obvious the priest did it. I need to go home as it is. I just feel certain it's you. I don't know why. I don't even slightly suspect the assistant, who really should be the prime suspect, but I don't know why. I'm just suspicious of this lady. That's my instincts, that's my hunch, which means I'm certainly wrong because I have no instincts and my hunches are all terrible. Let's do this. Trust me, lady, I don't want to talk to you either. But it's all part of my job, so let's get this over with. How rude! I already said the priest was responsible. I saw him entering the mansion and everything. Eesh, how long do you plan on lying? Oh yeah? You have proof that I'm lying? Yeah, first is your face. The second proof is... Did you know the lawyer had a diary? It mentions about his whole day. So, there are two things mentioned here. First, he knew you were keeping an eye on him. In fact, according to the diary, everyone in the neighborhood knew. What? But that's how? The second is, nobody came to meet him until after midnight. So your testimony is false! She might have dark vision. You're assuming a lot there, Dreg. No, but I did saw someone. It's true that I kept an eye on him, but the reason was that he once hit our dog for trespassing into his property. He almost broke our poor pup's leg. It was a bad experience for my whole family. Ever since then, I kept a close eye for the safety of my dog and family. And for hideous revenge! But then, why did you lie? Why blame the priest? I did saw someone enter the mansion in the evening. The person who was wearing clothing similar to the priest and the officer there confirmed that he visited yesterday. So someone in priest's clothing entered the premises in the evening. But then, why wasn't it mentioned in the diary? It would have been, but somebody tore out a page. Anything else you can tell me? Anything can be useful, even the most smallest detail. Well, around dawn I heard sounds of some things breaking. Breaking? The first sounded like some wood breaking, the wine barrel. The noise was loud enough to wake me up. The second noise came later. It sounded like something shattering, like a vase. That rubble does not look like vase rubble. And you didn't hear any screams or anything? No, surprisingly not. But later I did hear some digging. Before I forget, one more thing caught my eye. And that is, the sounds were indeed strange. So some people, me included, went to look. It was then we found the body. But the weird thing was, all the doors were locked from the inside. Dun-dun-dun! It's a locked door mystery, huh? I don't know how the criminal escaped. Is it behind that crooked statue? A secret passage? I bet the mansion has a secret passage. No signs of breaking and entering, loud noises heard with no screams, no sign of the criminal escape route. Lady, I think I know what happened. I have no idea what happened! What? No signs of breaking and entering because... the barrel! The wine barrel! The criminal went through the front door, pretending to leave after visiting the lawyer, and then hid somewhere in the mansion. And when the time seemed right, the killer attacked and killed the lawyer. What? But where would he have hid himself? He said you heard the noise of wood breaking, so the place where his hiding must be... inside the barrel with no wine! It is safe to presume that the killer was hiding inside it. Yes, that could make sense, but if that's true, then the killer could have been inside the house for days, which could have complicated the case. But you mentioned a visitor in the evening. It's likely that the same person is responsible. That person knew the priest was going to meet him, and also knew of your watching over the lawyer because of the diary, so he disguised himself as the priest in order to fool you. However, later the real priest came and the killer had to wait till dawn to kill him. That's unbelievable. But if that's true, then the killer had access to the lawyer's diary. Exactly. That means the killer was someone close to the lawyer. But who? Okay. Well, it wasn't the neighbor. Or was it? Has she really been cleared? Good day, officer. Trust me, nothing is good about today. Anyway, what is your job? I'm an assistant. My job is to do minor and or tedious work that would just be a waste of his time. That's how he described it anyway. I guess you weren't happy. Obviously, but that doesn't mean I murdered him, even though I did dream about it a couple times. It's a dangerous thing to say in front of a police officer, don't you think? It's because unlike the lady here, you don't look like a person to jump to conclusions based on guesses. Seems like you've had a tough time. Why didn't you just quit your job then? And what, starve to death? Getting a new job in this economy is tough. Is that why you asked for a raise? Oh, how did you know? It's written in his diary. In fact, he mentions that he kicked you out like a ball. That slimy bastard. It's true, I did ask him for a raise. And he also kicked me out for asking. But I did not murder him. Why should I believe you? Because I'd be out of a job if he died. In fact, that's my current situation. He was a tool, but I needed the job. Why would I kill my only source of income? Well, that's what we're looking for, ulterior motives. Besides, during the time of the murder, I was completing the paperwork in my own home for those statues. I was completing some paperwork in my own home for those statues. Wait, hold your horses. Statues? You mean he had bought more than one? Well, there's two in the room. Yes, I'm guessing they are the ones in the room currently standing now. Hold on, I have the paperwork to prove it. 2 angel statues were bought by Mr. Evil and are now a legal property of his. This document is a proof of purchase. Wait, 2 angels? I think that's all the witnesses. Now to crack this case wide open. You're about to enter the finale of the game. Study all the clues and profiles in your inventory and talk to Tira whenever you're ready. Okay. Smuggling stuff inside statues, maybe? How does that... There are some things I just can't tie in with everything. I'm still trying to process all this, and I don't think I have anything else to tell you. I believe I told you everything I could. I believe I've said everything of importance to you already. I know, just don't move until I finish questioning the remaining witnesses. My health restored to 5! Great! So, did you finish talking to the witnesses? Tiring as it was, yes. Really? Then why didn't you start by telling us whether I was right or wrong about the priest? You were wrong! Are you still doubting me? I won't take this from you, of all people. Just now you told me that the lawyer was trying to take over some inheritance by adopting the child. If so, the priest, although in good intention, attacked and killed the lawyer. That would have been true, if not for these two clues that clash each other. Which ones? Oh no. Oh no. 2 clues that clash with each other. Okay. The hole in the wall clashes with using a knife as a murder weapon. No. Proof of purchase and none of these make. Oh, come on. The hole in the wall. Oh. Oh. It's the knife and the weapon. Shit, I didn't see the second... How am I supposed to make an informed decision when I can't see what the second choice would have been? Yeah, I know. If I could have seen this happen. Tira, what's the first thing you see when you look around? A big mansion full of lots of things. What of it? Weapons, Tira. Lots of it simply lying around. What a... Ah! It seems you finally got it through your thick skull. The priest learned about the lawyer's evil intentions after midnight. He did not had the leisure to return back and get a knife. If he really wanted to murder the lawyer, the priest could have used any of the weapons around here. Also, if he didn't want people to suspect him, he would have simply not shown himself today and would have blindly searched for a priest with no real evidence. Alright, I can think that is possible, but that means... This woman gave us false testimony! What? No, I had no reason to lie. That would have been true if you weren't the killer! She is not lying, Tira. What? She can't be the murderer because... Why can't she be the murderer? It can't be the neighbor's testimony because that's her own testimony, or could it? Well, the doors were locked and you can't get through the fireplace. Oh, come on! Tell me something, Tira. Would you let me in through the front door if I came to your house? No, I wouldn't even let you I wouldn't let you step place anywhere near my neighborhood. Don't worry, I'm not going to go there anyway. My point is, the lawyer had a bad relationship with his neighbor. No, it's not her testimony that proves that. It's the diary where he talks shit about her. If you'd offered me the whatever. What sort of incident? Apparently, he heard a puppy dog belonging to this neighbor. Tell me, would you let the neighbor who you were obviously angry at you in? Hold on. Since when had we established the killer came through the door? The people who found the body had to break open the door, and there doesn't seem to be a sign of breaking and entering at all. In short, this could be described as a locked room murder. This case is getting more confusing by the minute, but that only leaves the assistant there. I already testified that I had more to lose by killing him. Besides, I do have proof and witnesses to verify my location at the time of the murder. What the hell? It doesn't make any sense. Where's the killer? I swear, if I find him, I'll personally kick his ass to jail. Tira, the killer is in this room. It's me, Dreg! Ah ha ha ha! Hold on. Are you suspecting me? I swear I'll kick your ass if you do. Calm down, it's not you. What I'm trying to say is... The victim committed suicide. The killer never left. He's hiding inside the statue. The killer simply never left. After committing the murder, people immediately came to the house after hearing a certain noise. The sound of something breaking like a vase. He tried to dig his way out, but he couldn't. And he couldn't figure out how to operate the locks on the doors. The fool! The sound of breaking something like a vase. This was a mistake made by the killer, so he hid himself until the racket cooled down. But that means the person is still hiding in here as we speak. You checked the area yourself. Didn't you find anyone? Suddenly I don't feel safe anymore. I couldn't find the killer because some clues were yet to be found. The first was... Oh, shit. My second clue was... No, it was the diary! Oh, crap. The proof of purchase. So what? The document mentions 2 statues that the lawyer bought, and the assistant was working on the paperwork. Yes, the document says statues. 2 angel statues. I don't get this. We got 2 angel statues right here. Combine those with the sound the neighbor heard, and you'll find the killer's location. This is it. All I need to do is walk to the criminal and talk to him. Or her. I talk to them all just because I'm curious, but I only have 1 heart left. He's right there! Oh, wait, no, he's right over here. Will you please stop hiding and come out now? Dreg, you're talking to the statue. This lady won't. Ah! Oh, you realized it too. The document mentioned 2 angel statues. And this lady in front of us is definitely no angel. It's not? Oh. That's the fact, the shattering noise the neighbor heard. It proves that the sound was not of glass breaking, but the angel statue standing here, which was made of porcelain. Everybody step back! Well done. It seems my secret has been revealed. What did you do to the statue? The culprit finally revealed herself. I must admit, you knew how to hide yourself. My! It turns out I'm not bald. Game, you lied to me! I didn't expect anyone from this country to have a brain. It seems my intel was wrong about it. This country? You're a spy! What was your purpose here? Tira, wait. We need to capture her first. Well, okay. Cheater! Teleporting is cheating! Sorry, Grandma, not happening today. How can she move so fast? This woman looks like she was trained to kill. Going head-on will only cause unnecessary deaths. Tira, let her go. We can't take her alone. Oh, stop joking! She's right there! My. You should listen to your friend there, since I can kill you all before you even blink. Fine, but remember my words. I will kick your ass to jail! Oh, really? Then until we meet again. Wait, before you go, who are you and why did you kill the lawyer? Oh, still fixated on that, are we? The only thing you should know is I simply hate betrayers. I was right. This room's close to the lawyer. You're Lady Eva, aren't you? I saw you come and go a couple of times. Don't say it! She might kill you because you know things! Wait, you know this woman? That was simply a ruse to fool commoners like yourself. Now, if you'll excuse me... Damn it! Never felt so helpless in my life before. There's nothing we could do. This is a matter related to the army. The best we can do now is report this to higher-ups and hope this will be over soon. I swear I'll track down that woman, even if it's the last thing I do! Well, it seems you two had quite an adventure. We found the fake priest's clothes and the hole Dreg mentioned. Since his meeting was with the spy, Eva was supposed to be a secret. He didn't write it down in his diary. Eva purposely tore the last page to confuse us about the timing of Priest's entry. Still don't get how this ended. Speak for yourself. I'm quite happy with this. How could you even say that? Don't you have any pride? Somewhere along the road, I must have given you the impression that I cared about it. And for that I apologize. Now, calm down, you two. You did a decent job, and best of all, there were no casualties. I guess you are right. That's better. Now go home and get some rest. We have a busy schedule tomorrow. Meanwhile, I'll look into this Eva person and her connection with the traitor dead lawyer. I should be going home as well. I need some rest after the ordeal today. You should be fired! Good grief, you just pointed fingers and started accusing random people. Oh, and Dreg? Yes, thanks. If it wasn't for you, I'd have arrested an innocent man, or else would have died due to my hot-headedness. That's okay. You would have probably done the same for me. Nope. Hey, wait. You lost the bet. You're supposed to treat me to dinner. Capital W on wait. There were so many random capitals throughout this. I don't get it. Another day, another life ended today. Is there really anything to live for in this miserable world? Well! And that was Medieval Cop, Episode 1, Death of a Lawyer. Until next time and every time, this is Hadrix signing off.